Hello, this is Johnny Cycles with CyclesGaming.com, bringing you another edition of, I suppose it's keeping modern janky. I don't know. I'm really on the fence about what to call these decks where I'm playing dragons, but it's not necessarily dragon centric. So we're trying out a Gruul Ponza deck with a new dragon, two new dragons really, but one is an oldie new one, Magmatic Hellkite and Obsidian Charmaw. So Obsidian Charmaw came out in Modern Horizons 2. I've yet to play it. What are we waiting on? Um, Hey, we see our Ren 6 for a change. That's Ren 6 with no fetch lands. We're still keeping it. We're gonna Ragavan Ren 6. No ramp. We'll see. Oh, another Stomping Ground deck. Another Utopia Sprawl deck. I wonder if this is Eldrazi. Stone Rain's good. It's slow at this point, but we will eventually get rid of that Stomping Ground. Actually, next turn if this Ragavan gets a hit in. This Eldrazi, what do we want? What would we prefer to blow up? Oh, this card. This is a good card. I really like this card. Turn 2 too. Wow. I mean, that's their dream. Okay, well, we're in trouble. We's in trouble. Field of Ruin. Still couldn't cast it though. Yeah, man. Kiki, Jiki. Fable of the Mirrorbreaker. We could ping one of these things. Slow him down a teensy bit. I mean, we have the tools, folks. We have the tools to fight this. I mean, our deck is basically streamlined, essentially to punish Eldrazi Tron. Alright, well, we're going to get to hurt them a little bit, I think, especially if they're missing lands. I mean, the Stone Rain to go after the Stomping Ground feels pretty good, although that's also a good target. Do they have something underneath it? Too many good targets right now. Emrakul, sure. Alright, through the breach it is, folks. Now, opponent's basically just vomiting out their hand right now. And also, Shifting Woodland, man. What a under-the-radar land it feels like, but it's so powerful in both Modern and Commander. Yeah, get in there. Ren 6 is being attacked. We'll block. Ragavan's not doing anything else. He's never going to get an attack in. So many options. 2, 2, 2. They all tap for 2 mana. Yeah, I think our opponent might have missed that last turn. They should have been a 4 or 5 now. Gosh, we're so slow. We are so. I mean, our opponent. I mean, any deck is going to look slow against the opponent who plays essentially 3 lands that tap for 2 mana by turn 3. So we're going to lose the Ren 6. We're going to Commercial District. We're going to follow that up with Obsidian Charmaw. I just really like. I thought this is a common. I really like this card, and I really think there's some combo potential. And I've seen combos with it already. I just think it's so powerful with how it can grow. But Alright, they sacrificed it to... Ooh. Oh, yes. And they're going to cast... Just cast an Emrakul? Sure. Very nice. But they don't get to... Do they get to take my turn? Heragast, Erupting Hellkite. Alright, well, we're dead, so we will go on to game number 2. Alright, so opponent, we can bring in Blood Moons, bring in Force of Vigors. I think Brotherhood's in. It could be good. It feels a little slow, though. Take out the Ren and 6s. The Lightning Bolts could be good, but for a little bit of reach. We'll take out one Charmaw because we have the Blood Moons. Although, I don't know. Maybe we keep the Charmaw in. We want to maximize... Alright, Ragavan on the play. It may get there. Fable. Take those out. How about that? Take out one Fable, or 3 Fables in the Lightning Bolt. Alright, well, opponent's playing through their Breach deck. That was cool, though. I'm happy to see Heragast, the Null, whatever, getting some love. Do we dare? We have so much we like. We're doing it. I mean, we gotta go. We have to maximize our chances. We are going to Arbor Elf it up and hope to draw into a untapped land so that we can Stone Rain whatever they play first. Yep. Untapped land deck. Untapped land. One time. Okay. Well, max punished. We kept a risky hand. Now, what we have a lot of options as long as our opponent doesn't kill our things. We have 4 mana next turn, so we can Force of Vigor if they empty their hand of artifacts. We can Magmatic Hellkite this, or we can Stone Rain. We can Magmatic Hellkite. Next turn, Stone Rain, they're basic. See if our opponent brought in some just straight up kill spells. There's a fetch land. Give us a land. We still want a land. Just a land. It's a land. I mean, we're having our fast start. If we missed a land, but we're still having a very fast start. With multiple avenues of slowing them down. Yep, and they're just going to scoop it up. Fair enough. Writing's on the wall. They must not have a very good hand otherwise. I mean, we can just run it back. I kind of want to bring in the Glory Bringers, actually, just to give us some amount of reach, but... Okay, our fast start. Their fast start, game 1 got there. Our fast start to game 2 got there. See who can get game 3. We have, again, if they have a artifact-heavy hand, we have a fast start again. We have our fastest start. So they're mulling to 5. They may have lived their dream and then, oh, shouldn't speak so soon. We have a handful of nothing really without drawing into something, but they got to live their dream game one. We got to live it game two. Could have been a little faster, and then they're mulling to 5. That bodes well for us, especially if they keep the kind of hand that Force of Vigor will wreck. Do they have something? They do. Emrakul. Talisman of Impulse. Now, what do we draw? Magmatic Hellkite. I think we just let them have the talisman. They only have 2 cards. What's the worst that could happen, right? And we can hardcast Force of Vigor next turn or Magmatic Hellkite next turn. Dismember. Never mind. Malevolent Rumble. That's a good one. It's one of their last 2 cards. Probably just want to land. Well, our plan is much slower now. That Dismember is going to hurt. They mulled to 5, kept the Dismember. I mean, this is not a bad 5-card hand. Malevolent Rumble, Dismember, 2 land, and this. Then they're soon 1, 2, 3. They need 1 more land, and then they can, until end of turn, make an Ugin, Eye of Storms. That was a lot. Our opponent did a whole lot for a 5-card hand on turn 2 with just the little bit of mana as they had. And honestly, now we're at a position where we kind of have to blow up this. Otherwise, they're just going to get back things from the graveyard every turn. Gosh, I mean, this is obvious. This is a honestly, like, you couldn't chain together a better series of cards from our opponent as the mull to 5. Getting a Malevolent Rumble into Malevolent Rumble, just to dig them out of their mulligan and to find something. Yeah, you really couldn't ask for more. I mean, we're going to probably... we're going to have to blow that up. Even though they have a lot of mana right now. They don't have the double green, so maybe we can get around blowing it up. What do we find off of our commercial district? And any sort of land destruction is acceptable right now. So there are ways away from activating this, to be honest. But now they're not. So now they can get this, I suppose. I mean, really, this is unbelievable, the power level of this deck. The double Malevolent Rumbles after mulling to 5. Maybe they kept the 2 in their hand. They mulled and then they got whatever. They've hit the exact sequence of cards, I would say, to dig them out of their mulligan and punish us, because we've had, if we had had the Arbor Elf, we would have been in a much better spot. Is our final card another bomb? But we've drawn Not so great. Bolt, not the best against our opponent. Um, and then a lot of lands. Yeah, going to get the Ugin. And it's going to do something for them. And they scoop it up. Alright, I think... What happened? Why did our opponent scoop? This land becomes a top copy of target permanent card in your graveyard till end of turn. Activate only if there are 4 or more cards among... I wonder if the Ugin comes in with 0 counters or something. Who knows?